Amy.
Hey, Jack.
I'm gay.
Oh my god, that is so funny. I'm also gay. I was going to tell you.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
And you're listening to Dating Straight.
Oh wait, should we do like vocal warm-ups?
Yeah. Oh, Ma, right?
I don't know.
Come on, Sharpay Evans.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That
yeah.
was like so long ago. Anyway, hey guys, welcome to Dating Straight.
Hi, Amy.
Hi, Jack.
Hi,
Orion.
Orion.
Hi. How's it going?
I'm wonderful.
That's fantastic. We have been harassing you to come on this podcast.
Yes.
And by we, I mean me.
And that's because you I think, are definitely one of the most asked for people on like every episode. It's like, get Orion on now.
Really?
Yes.
And look at us now.
Whoa.
Everyone
got
pose. Trapped.
Whoa.
So welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
For the show.
I am honored, truly honored.
So,
Catch up.
we have a catch up.
Mm.
My catch up is embarrassing. Okay, so a few weeks ago, we had Kelsey Dara on the show. And I initially was like, because I had like seen her on Raya and she has a boyfriend, but they're open. And so I swiped left. But then getting to know her, I have a huge crush on her now.
Uh-oh.
So
And she finally followed you back on
she
Instagram.
followed me on Instagram.
God, things are like, they're heating up for you.
Things
They're
Right?
heating
are-
up.
Stars
Yeah, yeah.
aligning.
But
Yeah.
honestly, can you imagine if I dated another YouTuber?
With a boyfriend?
Have you
Oh.
dated a YouTuber?
Yeah. Have
Yeah,
you
right.
dated a YouTuber?
That was the one I was like, we don't talk about.
Ooh, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So let's talk about it.
I wonder if I know who it is.
Putting it on the table right now.
There she is.
Yeah, so giant crush, Kelsey, what's up? How are you?
Hush, 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 crush, crush, crush.
Yeah, now I have a big fat crush.
There you go.
I love that. I love that.
Would you actually end up going on a date with her, like, even though she has a boyfriend?
I don't know. I guess like I feel like a lot of the time when I say stuff like this, it sounds like I'm joking, so I don't know if I am or not, I guess. I do have a crush on her. I like when I listen back to the episode to make notes on it.
To go to bed at night, every night.
You were like,
Yeah, I have to listen to my voice when I fall asleep. But I was listening to it and I was like, she is flirting with me and I love it.
Oh.
What? Why did you say oh like that?
Finally, your first crush in like a year.
oh, wow.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Do you have any catch up? Anything
Oh.
you need to get off your chest?
Do you have a crush?
Not anymore.
Oh,
Oh.
Mm-mm. No, I'm giving that up. 2020.
like for Len?
No, actually, like
For all.
I say that. I'm like, no, it just doesn't interest me. And then something happens and I'm like, fuck, here we fucking go again,
Oh, so you like accidentally fall into crush times? Is that
Yeah,
what
and
you're
it
saying?
just never works out. Like,
That's true.
Yeah, it just never. So like, what's the reason? What is the reason?
100%. Nothing ever works out. Like confirmed.
No, it
Like,
doesn't.
Oh.
For real.
Oh. We love positivity.
When has it ever worked out for you?
Yeah, Jack. Tell
Okay. Shut up.
us. Give me one time that it's worked out for you. Just one. One would be good.
Well, anyway, my catch up is for all of you out there, I went to the dermatologist out today. If you're on YouTube, you can see I have a large spot on my nose.
Ew.
And I have to cancel all of my dates. It's because they froze off, or they lasered me. They went zap. And then now I'm bruised. And I had 2 dates lined up this weekend.
Oh, that's like 2 more than I have.
Yeah.
Oh, he goes on like 7 dates a week.
I love that.
Like a job, like a
Wait, that's, like, so
full-time
fun.
job.
You're
Well,
like,
when you don't have a job, like, what else is a man to do,
have fun. Test your waters.
live a
before you-
little.
Exactly.
He goes on back-to-back dates too. Like he'll have a lunch and then
Okay, my question is for you: do you ever go on second dates, or is it always just first dates for you?
wow, you got
Well,
called
I
out.
really had a bad second date recently. I'll give you just a quick synopsis because they already know, but we went roller skating and then he skated without me, didn't look at me for an hour. So
Is that not the craziest
Yeah,
thing you've
yeah.
ever had ever? I would be like, what are you doing?
So I do go on second dates, but I don't go on third dates apparently.
Oh my god. Okay.
So yeah, that's my life. That's it.
Yeah.
That's rough.
That's my catch up.
I actually have something that I feel like can top that.
Oh, good.
I was kind of entertaining somebody. I liked them, you know, as one does. You
Yeah.
accidentally, unfortunately.
Mm.
And, you know, things were fine. I was in Paris for the month and I was like, if this person does not like me and is not interested in me, this is the perfect opportunity for them to just leave. I'm gone for a month. You can have the choice, like, do I want to like entertain
Continue.
this?
Yeah.
Not that I was trying to make anything serious at the moment, or do I want to you know, like blow her off, you know, whatever. I don't fucking know. And this person continued it. And I was like, okay, so if I'm not around you and you're like continuing this, you must like me.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
frick.
everything.
Right.
Yeah.
So then I come home
Oh no.
and, you know, we go on a little date, we hang out, everything's fine. Like, you know, we talk
So you
every
think.
day. So I
So you think.
So I think.
I'm reading your mind.
Girl. So every Sunday with Drew and Enya, we always go to the Trading Post.
Cute.
You know, typical.
Oh my god,
LA
I've
thing
never
to
seen
do.
you there.
Meet up at the trading
We always,
post.
you know, it varies on the time we go, and they were still out of town, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna like do this on my own. I'm gonna have my own date. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a great time.
Oh my god.
And so I was like, you know, girl boss, going by myself. I get there and I'm waiting in line, and for some reason, like this particular day, it was so packed. Like there were so many fucking people, and that was just enough anxiety for me. I was like, fuck this. Like so I texted my friend Sam, and I was like, there's so many people here. I have this crazy gut feeling I'm going to run into somebody I do not want to run into.
Always. That's
And
what happens
That's
at the
the trading post.
That's
literally.
exactly.
Yeah.
We ran into Logan Paul and
Somebody
Rena
you don't
Koff
wanna
one
run
time
into.
there.
Yeah,
like what?
It's like but every time I've gone, I've ran into people I do want to run into. So it's like, oh, this is fine. This is fun. Good catch up situation.
Oh yeah.
5 minutes after I send that text, I'm walking in on my phone.
No.
I look up.
Don't look up. Stop there. Keep your head down.
That is where I went wrong.
That's
That is where I went wrong. Is when I looked.
Yeah, don't do it, girl.
I looked up and I saw the person I was talking to for a set amount of time with another girl.
Oh my goodness.
But we didn't make eye contact. I was like on my phone and I saw them and I was like immediately back down and I was like, peripherals. I have great peripheral vision. Like let's be on my phone. And before actually I saw that he was with somebody else, I just saw them and I was like, he's gonna walk by me and just tap me and just be like, oh my god, hey, like what are you doing here? Because I wasn't gonna be the one to be like, hey, because I don't want to be like a fucking stalker.
Sure. Like, hey, I followed you here.
Very you.
Yes, I didn't want to. I didn't want to be that bitch. And I was like, we're gonna walk by each other and he's gonna stop me and it's gonna be fine. And this motherfucker just walks right by me and I'm like,
Oh my god.
oh. So then I turn around and I just see the other woman. And I see his
Lana
arm.
Del
I
Rey
see his
at its
arm.
worst.
His arm goes
Oh
right
my
around her.
god.
Tears.
So
Tears, literal
Did you ever
tears.
talk again?
Oh, this was not that long ago.
So
Well, I immediately called Sam and I was like, you know, I fucking told you 5 minutes ago I had this gut feeling. Well, goddamn, it's right. Blank and blank was here.
Blink,
This
blink.
happened.
Fuck that guy.
And I was
Blink.
crying for like a second. Then I caught myself and I was like, do I do the normal route? What I usually do is just like pretend like the less I know, the better. I'm going to pretend I didn't see it. You know, we were talking the night before. I'm just going to act stupid. Or do I be the bitch?
yeah.
Do I bring it up?
You have
That's
to
not
bring
the
it up.
bitch. That's being the
Honest
truth.
communication.
Being
Exactly.
who you be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I, you know, drafted up a text.
Oh my god. Can you read it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Live
The
reading.
best,
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my
the
God.
best part about it is that I sent that weeks ago and he has not responded to it.
I want to evaporate.
But he watches all of my stories. He likes my Instagram posts.
What?
I sent this.
The nub.
Wait, oh fuck. Okay, wait. Can we?
Yeah, we need
Can
like
we,
to say
have
a prayer.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not fun.
God bless.
All right, hold
the
your breath
trading
till the end.
post.
Okay. I said hi.
Ooh,
Hi.
Uh,
Already too strong. I said, hi, I like you, but I'm not in a place where I want to get my hopes up. I randomly saw you today in passing with someone else and it bummed me out, and I have a feeling you saw me too. It's none of my business, and I don't need an explanation as we are not tied to one another. I just felt I needed to communicate that. I think it's best we just be friends for the time being. XX.
Oh my.
oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. I'm shaking.
Me too.
I got that.
I know.
text, I
If
would
someone
shake.
sent me that text, I would throw up. I'd be like,
But it's true. Like, he got caught in the act. Like, what did he expect? I guess. But wait, so you
damn.
we're not exclusive.
We weren't exclusive at all by any means, but it was like enough where it was just like it was like heading in a direction
Yeah.
where it wasn't just like do this is funsies. It was like kind of heading in a direction. By no means was I like ready to be in something completely serious.
But even
But,
so,
like-
you should have he should have said hi. Like,
No,
even
like-
if you're not exclusive, then that's fine. Then you're like, hey, this is fucking Sarah.
Or just
Ooh,
be like
no, I would hate that.
no, I would
I would
not.
fall
Oh, no, no,
apart.
no,
I would
okay.
fall
I
apart.
had many. I could have looked him in the eye and just been like, "Oh my god, hey!" But in that situation, that's the last thing you want to do.
Sure.
So I did not do that. I think I can't be mad at somebody for liking somebody else. It happens to
totally.
everybody.
Sure.
I'm more so just like, why the fuck you waste my time?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Ooh.
I'm not the bitch to waste time on.
Uh-huh.
And like, also, like, grow up. Like, grow the fuck
Damn.
up and like say something. Either
Yeah.
before, if you can't say it before because you're like testing the water with someone else, that's fine. But like, say it afterwards. Just be
Yeah.
like, this
Well,
happened.
it's
No,
like
totally.
the opposite of a ghost. It's like when you have the ghost in your apartment and you have the priest there trying to exorcise it,
Yeah.
and they like still won't come out for their exorcism. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Oh
It's
my
like-
God. Ghosted
should've at
so
least-
hard.
Replied.
Yeah.
That's just rude. That's just like
So rude.
not human.
And if you're gonna ghost me,
Ghost. It's
ghost with
ghostly.
your whole
Ghostly.
chest. No,
Oh,
ghost
shit.
ghost with your whole chest. Like, don't like my shit. Don't watch my shit.
oh,
Ew,
totally,
oh my God,
totally.
I forgot about that
about
part.
that. I forgot.
Ooh.
Do you like his stuff? Do you watch?
Fuck no.
No.
I don't. Okay, I
Unfollow.
might.
The follow?
I be watching shit from my Finsta.
Yeah, no, that's valid. That's
But like,
valid.
not. I don't like any posts. I don't watch anything. I don't.
Have you unfollowed?
No.
No, that'd be too much.
That's like.
right?
That's like she's bothered.
Yeah, 100%.
But I mean, listen. I'll play devil.
You're a
If
little
you sent the
bothered?
text, aren't you a little bothered?
Ooh.
Yes. I am bothered.
Yeah,
We don't want him to know
But
that.
like,
hot and bothered.
I'm hot and bothered.
Okay.
But like, me unfollowing would give him the reason to unfollow, which I want you to watch my shit. I want you to see that I am a fucking cool girl and that
Hot
you did
and
miss out on
cool.
something awesome.
Yeah,
So like, that's your prerogative. That's you.
I
no,
understand
that's
that.
a good one. Yeah, I like
actually
that.
had the same thing with someone who we call Big Dick on here, and he watches all my stuff. I
Still?
muted him, and he just finally liked my first Instagram after like months of never.
I'm like shaking.
So I'm
Ew.
I
No,
literally.
I'm like if you watch back, I'm like,
It's like so stressed.
so stressed.
Pause.
Pause.
Thanks, Best Fiends, for sponsoring this episode of the podcast.
Yeah, if you're looking for a fun way to pass the time while engaging your brain and enjoying breathtaking visuals and a gripping story, the answer is Best Fiends.
Best Fiends is a casual game that anyone can play, even Jack does.
Yeah, actually, if you guys have listened to the podcast, you know that it's kind of my go-to game. I play it all the time. You can play it wherever you want. It's quick and fun.
It updates the game monthly, so there's new levels and events, and it never gets old.
Yeah, and it's 5-star rated. Why? Because it's great.
Damn.
It's free to download, so make sure you go get Best Fiends. It has lots of fun characters for you to collect, so it never, ever, ever gets old.
Engage your brain with fun puzzles and collect tons of cute characters. With over 100 million downloads, this 5-star rated mobile puzzle game is a must play.
Download Best Fiends for free
Damn.
on the App Store or Google Play, and that's friends without the R, Best Fiends.
We be fiends, though.
I'm fiending to play some Best Fiends
Oh,
right now.
Let's do it. Also, thank you so much to Today Takes for sponsoring this episode as well.
Yeah, I actually have a lot to say about Today Ticks
You
because
do?
I have an experience with them.
Nice.
But first,
Yeah, Today Takes is the place to get the best prices on theater tickets in one place. Just download the app or visit todaytix.com to find a show that you want to see.
yeah, so if you're looking for musicals, plays, comedy, dance, or really anything else, you can pretty much find a show on anything you want to see.
So getting tickets is easier than ever with Today Takes. You can book them in just a few clicks and be ready to go in 30 seconds or less.
Yeah, so my experience, I actually I'm actually planning on going on a third date with someone.
Go on.
And he likes theater. So I sent him a screenshot of all of the shows that Today Ticks has to offer. And he was like, yeah, I actually heard about this show that I really want to go to. And so
In 30 seconds or less,
we're going.
We're off to
so
go.
I'm excited.
Yeah, book your tickets months in advance or even day of if you're feeling spontaneous. It's not just Broadway and London's West End. You can find tickets in cities across the country and around the world, including Chicago, LA, DC, San Fran, and Sydney, and more.
Wow. Okay,
Right?
so finally see the show that you've been wanting to see forever or discover something new that's going to be just as good.
Yes.
Go to todaytix.com/dating and use promo code DATING to get $10 off your first Today Tix purchase.
Oh, yeah.
That's promo code DATING at todaytix, TIX.com/dating for $10 off your first ticket purchase. todaytix.com/dating.
Thanks, sponsors. Back to
Thanks.
the episode. Wow.
Anyways.
I want to make every guest from now on read a text
Yeah.
to like a love interest. That
Yes.
is the most iconic.
No, it's
It
everything.
happened. I got a book though. That was the book I was talking about earlier. That has a friend gave it to me, and it's like between being like we make the mistake of being a nice girl versus like being a bitch.
Mhm.
And my friend was just like, you're the nice girl and you need to read this because like that's not taking you anywhere. You have to be the bitch. But like
Whoa.
not like an evil angry bitch.
Okay.
It's like a
Boss
nice
bitch. Boss
Yeah,
bitch.
like
Sure.
Self-determining bitch.
Exactly.
Like, know what you're willing to put up with kind of bitch.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's interesting. I have to fucking read a book to understand men, but when dating women, it's just like, oh, this is fine. This is easy. You know,
No, totally. I
So-
mean, I don't know anything about dating men. But.
That's a good
Me
thing.
either.
Like, yeah,
That's
dating
a
women,
wonderful
that's
thing. That's a
amazing.
wonderful thing, and you are privileged.
I just
You are
don't need it.
privileged.
Yeah, it's just like, I don't need it.
You're privileged.
Do you identify as bi?
Yes.
Okay.
Go off.
Wow.
That's amazing.
We haven't had a straight person on this
No.
show in eons.
No.
Wow.
It's called dating straight.
We've evolved.
Dating.
I love
Dating.
That. I love that.
Dating.
What about
people.
just dating?
Just dating.
Dating.
Yeah, right?
Dating your friends.
Dating, no labels.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Do you think that you're a healthy dater?
Oh.
Because you seem to be you seem to be very communicative. Do you think that lends itself to healthy relationships?
Define healthy dater. Like, or do you mean like a serial dater that like dates a bunch of people, or like just like a healthy?
Like, do you think when you're dating, you do it in a healthy manner? You know what I mean?
Or are you like toxic?
Like, is
No,
Amy,
yes,
like,
I'm toxic.
Really? I've dated enough toxic people to know not to be that way.
Mm.
I think the only thing that wouldn't make me healthy is liking somebody very fast. And this isn't like a toxic trait by any means, but just like not healthy is liking somebody and then like romanticizing this and then putting them on a pedestal.
That's Jack.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, putting them on a pedestal, and then when it doesn't work out, I'm like upset by it. But it's just like it's not like they promised that to me.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's
You're
almost like
describing
when
him.
someone says, I don't want to be together. And then in my head, I say, oh, they want to be together. Has that ever happened to you? Anyone out there
Yeah.
understand me?
That has never happened to me.
Oh no! The moment anybody says that to me, I'm like, okay, fuck off, bye. Like, let's just be friends because I'm not gonna waste my time on you.
Oh, Jack will waste his whole
No,
life.
what is the point? What is the point?
Well, if someone says like, I don't know what I'm looking for, usually that's what it is. They don't be like, I just want to be friends, but it's like, well, then I'm like, well, we don't have to decide now. Like if we're having lulls together.
Right.
like,
Okay, so
just hang out.
advice from the book, you be the one to say that.
Ooh.
Because the moment somebody says that to you, you're interested into them more because you're like, oh, well, maybe I can work this out. And they don't want anything serious with me, but like maybe I could be the one to change them. You be the bitch to go in there and be like, I'm not looking for anything serious.
But he is looking for something serious.
Okay, no, but just say that.
But
and
just
then-
to lie, just to lie.
It's like reverse psychology,
I hear you, I'm
baby.
hearing you, I'm
Reverse
hearing you.
psychology.
That's just
No,
not it.
no,
That's
wait.
it. That's it.
But
That's it.
I'm hearing you because everyone else always says like, oh yeah, you have to be very upfront about what you want, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
Every
does
time
that ever work?
No.
You
It
guys-
only works if somebody's like, I want marriage and kids within the next year, which you don't want.
And that's just because they want the marriage and the kids, not because they want the love
Exactly.
of that.
Yeah. I don't know.
You're right. I'm gonna become
I will
evil.
No, not evil. You can't be mean and like. You can't do that. You can't be
Just
mean.
lie.
Don't be mean.
Yeah, just
Just
lie.
lie.
Just like
Or play a little hard to get. Amy always says,
yeah,
play a
hard to
little
get. That's exactly what it is.
But it's because he's like incredibly easy to get. Like he really wants to go, in fact. So I have to like try and bring him back. When I say play hard to get to Jack, I mean just like cool it down a little.
Mm. Do you like to play hard to get?
Yes, but it's hard. That's where we're similar. It's hard because sometimes like I want to show you all my attributes now.
Yes.
Like I'm this cool person,
Yes.
or I want you to think that I'm a cool person, and then it just never works out.
What's your star sign?
I'm a Virgo.
Okay.
So is Beyonce.
We have
I
one
wish
thing
she
in.
was a Virgo.
It's sad. I'm like a double Virgo sun and Virgo rising.
Oh, so very like organized? Is that what it is?
And that's like the stereotype, like very organized. And,
What do you think Virgo is? Like, what does it mean to you?
Wow. So the stereotype is organized and clean freak. I wouldn't consider myself a clean freak because my shit does get messy. But I feel like I'm, organized. Though.
Yeah,
There's a
you-
difference between being organized and
Feel,
messy.
like put together to me.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's what
Mentally, I
would
don't know.
think.
But
Oh well.
Virgos are fun. They're fun. I
I
guess.
like a Virgo. Ain't nothing wrong with a Virgo.
I mean Beyonce.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
yeah.
Pause.
Thanks, Glossier, for sponsoring this episode of the podcast. We are so excited.
I am crazy about Glossier.
Oh, yeah?
I literally love it. Both
What's
of
your-
us.
We've got like normal skin types.
Yeah.
So I'm so excited to try it. It's such beautiful packaging. It's so
Oh my
nice.
God. Look at this bubble wrap.
I actually went through a phase of like not even washing my face at all. I just used water and it was so bad for my skin. So I'm so excited to try the Milky Jelly Cleanser.
Yeah, it's going to be perfect for you. It like takes away all the excess oil, dirt, all the makeup you wear.
I do. I wear makeup. It's a conditioning face wash, which is great because actually sometimes like I like that dewy look. And they got something called the Future Dew
Yeah.
and Super Bounce. Hell yeah.
So Glossier and I go way back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, my freshman year of college, which was one of the greatest years of my life.
Yeah.
I associate very heavily with the scent of Glossier Bomb.com birthday. And they sent us the mango version. So I'm literally gagged to try this.
Let's smell it. I did already and it smells really good. I just wanted an extra fix.
Oh my God. It's so good.
Yeah.
My lips about to be luscious.
Oh yeah, so we're so excited to try all of this stuff. Thank you,
Yeah.
Glossier. So if you want to get that glowy, dewy skin for yourself, visit glossier.com/podcast/dating.
Learn more and take the quiz and find out what your ultimate Glossier skincare routine will be.
Hell yeah. Plus, all new customers will get 10% off their first order on glossier.com/podcast/dating. Certain exclusions apply.
That's Glossier, GLOSSIER, because
Yes.
it's fancy, .com/podcast/dating.
Thanks, Glossier. Also, thank you so much, Dipsy, for sponsoring this episode as well. Don't you love that amazing first date butterflies in your stomach type of feeling?
Yes.
If you're looking for a little excitement on your terms, Dipsy can be a great way to get you in the mood. No date required.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Dipsy is an audio app full of short, sexy stories,
See?
just like you, and guided sessions that are designed to turn you on and help you get in touch with yourself.
The stories are relatable and immersive, so you feel like you're right there. And there's something for everyone, whoever and whatever you're into.
They add new content every week, so there's always more to explore. Find stories about a spontaneous hookup with a hot stranger, getting closer with that sexy yoga instructor you can't stop thinking about, or even stories about trying that new toy or getting tied up.
Damn.
Oh my God.
The guided sessions can also help you unlock new confidence or heighten intimacy with your partner.
This year, try a new way of getting turned on with Dipsy.
And for listeners of the show, Dipsy is offering a 30-day free trial when you go to dipsystories.com/straight.
That's a 30-day free trial when you go to Dipsy, DIPSEA, stories.com/straight.
That is dipsystories.com/straight. Thanks, Dipsy.
Have fun out there, everyone. Okay, so wait, I want to know more about your like dating.
Yeah, take us through it. Like who did you date first? Like who was the first person that you ever dated? Not who, but
Like that counts, I guess.
yeah, like whatever I
Like what
see
shaped
as-
you? What shapes the way
Okay.
you view
Relationships,
I suppose.
The first one was the YouTuber. Yeah, I was young. I was quite young.
Unnamed.
Unnamed.
No, of course not.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I was young. I was like 17, just about to turn 18. And just it lasted a year, which was very like brand new to me. It was long distance.
Oh my God.
As it is.
He just cheated on me. That was it. He was just like he cheated, and he was not he was very like controlling.
Oh my God, we should say his name.
Snake.
It just was not ideal is the word I'm looking for.
And did you know that you were like queer at that point? Or
No, I knew. Okay, I wasn't completely out to myself. I knew that there was an attraction towards women, but I didn't think it was any farther than just an attraction.
Sure.
It wasn't until my second relationship, which is what I would consider like the first real one, that not only was I madly in love with him, but I also came to terms with my sexuality, and he was the first person that I told about it. And he was like, and for it didn't change our relationship. Like I knew at that time I wanted to be with him. I wanted a future with him, and I had eyes for nobody else, but I had an attraction towards women that felt more than platonic, and something that I was just like, I would absolutely like have sex with this woman. Like there's like no doubt about it.
That's when you know.
And no, literally before
Yeah.
I came out, like we would like, you know, you scroll on Instagram together. Like he would point at a girl. He'd be like, "Oh, this girl's like so your type." And this is before I came out to him. He's like, "This girl you'd find
Whoa.
really pretty." And I was
Cute.
like, yeah, she is really
More
pretty.
than
Oh
pretty,
my God,
babe.
that's kind of
Yeah, more than pretty. And then when I had said something to him, he was just like, "Oh, yeah, like I mean, I kind of figured, but nothing much."
Wow, kind of a king
Out of it.
right?
No, it was like the healthiest relationship I'd ever been in.
I love that.
I have nothing but nice things to say about him. It just didn't work out. We wanted different things. We were both living in Atlanta, and he needed to focus on work, and I wanted to move to New York, and he wanted to stay there. So it was just like
How long did you guys date for?
a year and a half.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. And
You're going for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know, date to marry.
Whoa, would you ever not date to marry?
No, that's scary. Like that's like an expiration date that I like know is gonna happen.
But it is anyway. So
I know.
Oh my.
Like
Sorry.
it's so that's I feel like, you know, that's like a Virgo thing. Like
What?
I just can't like I can casually go on dates and like kind of figure it out what I want. But if I'm going to seriously commit to somebody, it's going to be somebody that I can see a foreseeable long-term future with.
sure.
That's because you're organized. You want to organize your life. Like
Exactly. I have a timeline, bitch. I have a timeline.
Oh yeah. Do you want to like get married and have kids and like do the whole thing?
Not like now.
No,
like
sure.
1,000%. You know, you might, and after my ex-boyfriend is when I started dating my ex-girlfriend, and, you know, obviously with her because I saw a future, and, you know, that was what we both saw. Just didn't work out.
Yeah.
That was
like
not the
that.
longest one. That was, we were
Me
together. It'd be like that. We
Okay,
were,
I'll stop. Sorry.
we were together for almost 3 years, me and her.
ooh,
Yeah.
That is long.
2.5. It would have been 3. Yeah.
Wow.
Crazy.
I don't even know if I've been literally on a dating someone for 3 weeks. Literally. Like it seems like if you're having despite the fact that they end.
Mhm.
Hey, I didn't say it.
Despite the fact that they end, it seems like if you're having long-term things, there's gotta be some level of a healthy long-term relationship that you somehow keep it alive. How do you do that? Like how do you make sure that whatever relationship you're in is positive and you want to keep going and both of you see the same future? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, at the forefront of it, like the beginning is just being like, is this like something you'd want in the future? Not like on the first date, like, hi, I want marriage and kids. Is that what you want? But like, that's something that you definitely like have to like throw in if it's kind of getting serious.
Yeah.
Not that like, again, I want it anytime soon. But healthy communication. And that's something that I've learned recently. I've been like, I'm really good at picking my own battles in a way that's good because less arguments coming out of me, but bad because I'm like holding in some resentment because I'm just like, this is bothering me, but like, I'm just going to let it pass. And then when, you know, a few weeks later happens, I'm thinking about it still. It's like, fuck, I'm just like hurting myself at this point. Yeah. Therapy helps that. Hello. Healthy communication.
So you are in therapy.
Mm-hmm. We all are, Jack. You got to get in.
I gotta get in.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. It's so good.
Wait, I don't know if this is like too deep. Have you ever gone to couples therapy?
No.
Okay.
We considered it in my last relationship. We just never got around to it.
Yeah.
I think I used to have a big fear of therapy in general. Because I think you're kind of accustomed to believe that only people that are like severely fucked up go to therapy, which is just so stupid. And that's what held me back from going for so long because I was just like, I don't want to be like, I'm going to therapy. But now I'm just like, I'm like oversharing on Twitter. I'm like, my therapist said this.
You all need to know.
Yeah, exactly. So once you get over that fear, it becomes so much easier. But I've never indulged in couples therapy.
Yeah.
Yeah, who was saying, someone said something about couples therapy that like you shouldn't go within the first, like, was it you who said that?
I said I have a controversial opinion. I'm not sure if couples therapy.
I disagree, by the way.
Yeah, you both did. You both did. I don't know if couples therapy should take place in a couple before you're like 27.
Okay,
like,
I thought that too, though. I thought that too. And it didn't take until my ex-girlfriend was just like, it doesn't make us like fucked up people to like go and like work this out if we both see a future for each other. So like if it wasn't for her being like, this is completely normal. I have so many friends that are in couples that do it. Like, that's fine. But like, I get where you're coming from because I had the exact same thought. I was like so stubborn about it.
Well, it's just like, especially at a young age, at least I feel like you should just, it should work out initially, like when you're young at least. And then if it gets harder, then you put in the work. But I think I'm wrong.
If you're years in and you want to be able to like communicate and salvage it, then like you must go.
I know. I think I am
You're
wrong.
Changed?
Well,
you're a changed man?
I mean, you know, I'm a devil's advocate. I just say things to say
I
things.
just say things for fun.
You know, like I just
like
want to like
heating up the room.
cause a stir. Just want to get some conversation in the comments.
Oh, good morning.
I'm back.
Okay.
Oh, you go ahead.
Okay, so we want to talk about Flux. I want a copy, please.
Oh my God, of course.
Thank you.
I should have brought one.
They said that if you date a writer, you live forever.
Who said
that? Is
Who's they?
They say
that you
that's what I heard.
You kiss a writer in the dark.
I was about to say
Wait,
that.
what's that? What'd you say?
Lord.
Oh, okay, cool. Good for you guys.
Yeah.
You guys like fond of that. And you have a new book coming out as well, which is so exciting. It's called Film for Her. Is it gay? Gay stuff?
Oh, it kind of sounds like it would be. I don't really.
A you, her? Film for
her could be
her.
Anybody.
Oh.
It could be
it's
me. It could be you.
Okay. It's
her isn't really anybody. It's an entity.
So is it just like a collection of your poetry? Did I make that up?
No. So Flux was more so a collection of poetry and prose, just strictly that. And there's illustrations in it done by a friend, Katie Roberts, who is incredibly talented. Film for Her is just same concept, just adding photographs in it. Oh, it was like a side project that I had on Instagram called Film for Her. It's like an Instagram account that I made where I took film photographs and very mundane moments in life. Cause like, you know, with my Instagram and like with what I post, everything's very curated and like, you know, these are like the pretty parts of my life. And so Film for Her just kind of became a place where I can post photos that felt special to me, but not really giving a fuck what anybody else is going to think about it, but attaching some sort of memory or prose or piece of poetry to that photo to bring you into the place that I was when taking it. And yeah, so it just started as like an Instagram account. And then I was like, this would be a fun book concept. So yeah.
That's so nice.
Are you inspired a lot by like love or past loves or like anything like that? Like what's your inspiration?
Yeah, I mean, love 1,000%, yes. With Flux, the entirety of the book was about heartbreak and love, but more so just like heartbreak rather than falling in love. And that just easily to flow out of me. It's just like, once you're heartbroken, you can write about anything. Like when you're falling in love, I feel like the first few moments, it's easy to write about it because it's so new and it's fresh and it's a new person. But when you're falling out of love or when you've gotten broken up with, it's like every good memory and every bad memory you've ever shared with that person just comes like super cut, Lord, right there.
Super cut of us. Super cut of us.
Super cut of us. Just that. So that's typically what I've been writing about. But with Film for Her, I wanted to take away and not so much write about being heartbroken and sad because I don't want to be a
more to
sad
life
girl.
than that.
Yeah, there's more to life than that. So I've been delving in to the beauty of writing about love that isn't just romantic, but platonic and family and falling in love with cities and places and travel.
Oh my God. That's
yeah.
cute. Is that why you went to
yourself.
Paris? Oh, deep.
In love with yourself.
In love with
life.
yourself.
Hey.
Exactly. That's so important. So important.
I'll write a review for you. Made me fall in love with life.
Thank you.
Again.
Thank you. That there's not to say there isn't going to be any heartbreak in the book.
Sure.
You know, there's a fair share of that. You know, we go through breakups. But yeah, that's just not the focus of it.
Nice. Is that why you traveled recently?
I went to Paris to finish writing it.
So it's finished.
It's finished. The writing portion is finished. I'm just like formatting it and putting it on my computer. It's due next week.
Wow.
Girl, get out of here.
Yeah,
Oh,
what
I
are you
know,
doing?
I
And
know.
she found the time for us? No way.
guys. Yeah, no. So I just went to Paris. I'm with my friends every single day almost. And the moment like Enya calls and it's just like, yeah, we're just gonna go to Target. I'm like, oh, cool. I'm getting my shoes on. Like, I'm ready. Like, let's go. Very easily distracted. I get FOMO when I'm not with them because I love them so much. So I was like, I need to go somewhere where I don't know anybody. It's gonna be a cliche. It's fucking Paris. Every writer goes to Paris. And I don't really know much French, so I can't talk to anybody. So it was perfect. So I spent a month there just to finish writing.
Was that kind of scary to be alone in a foreign country where you don't really speak the language for a month? Like, that's long.
No, it wasn't scary. It was more just lonesome. Like my days were very, very routine. I would wake up in the morning. I would just throw a jacket on and go to the cafe right around the corner and just write.
Oh, we watched A Morning in Paris.
yeah.
Watched
Yeah.
it. You know.
Seen it?
Come on, 2 million views.
Oh, yeah.
How did that happen? Like, who put me on? I don't know.
It was a good video.
Thank you. I when I was making that, I was like, this is just gonna be a filler video that like nobody's gonna fucking care about. Like, I made that in like fucking like 15 minutes. I was like, all right, we're good. But yeah, routine, just writing. And then it's when I went back home and is
Home
when I
being
felt
here?
home, like the apartment that I was staying at.
Oh, okay.
After like writing all day or like going out and like doing whatever is when I went back is when it was just like extreme loneliness. And the time difference sucked too. There's like I think a 9-hour time difference. So
So it's awkward.
yeah, I can't really talk. I literally cannot talk to anybody.
Hello?
Oh, that's just Enya, guys. She fell.
She's
she
like
fell.
under the table
Yeah.
this whole time.
So yeah, it wasn't scary. I've done something similar like that. I went to Italy after girl. After my heartbreak with my boyfriend that I was madly in love with that broke up with me, I was like, we're cutting my hair and we're going to Italy. And I lived there for a month, and that was the first time I did it. Not as lonesome. I lived with a family there, some random family that I grown to love.
Oh my God, call me by your name.
It-
Hey.
Literally, yeah, I do actually.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, yeah.
Cute. That's so nice.
So if you're like traveling and stuff, you know, spent time in Paris, spent time in Italy, New York, LA. Do you have like hoes around the globe? Like, are you, you know what I mean? Like, are you like globe trotting, like going on dates
Oh, yeah,
in
like,
every city?
In Paris with like some
No.
sexy Parisian?
No,
No?
no, not at all. I had that fantasy in my head, just being like, oh, I'm gonna meet a Parisian man or a Parisian woman and just like have an affair.
Ugh.
And like
What's
have
better
this
than that?
beautiful
That's
thing.
kind of everything.
It didn't happen.
Oh.
Not because like the situation didn't arise. I just like wasn't interested. I was more focused on my work.
Okay. But wouldn't that like lend itself to your work? Because if
Oh,
you were
absolutely.
like falling in love in Paris,
It
then...
would, but I also had somebody at home in LA waiting for me that I thought was going to be something.
Jeez.
So had I been a hoe, like he was being a hoe over here,
Wow.
I might have had a story for you.
Just goes to show, be a hoe.
Yeah.
Be a hoe.
Yeah.
Be a hoe first.
Be a hoe. Be a hoe until they give you a title, and that is on period.
That's kind of true though.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Okay, soundbite.
Write
Okay,
that
poetry.
down. Write that
There
down.
we go.
Oh yeah, next book. That's the
There we
title.
go. There we go.
We actually had pulled some of the comments from your
Oh yeah.
Paris video because some of them were kind of funny.
They're so stupid. I'm scared.
Her house literally looks like where the girl from Taken was kidnapped.
With 2.3 thousand likes.
Yeah, I've never seen Taken, but like, sure. I
It
guess.
kind of did. I kind of like do see what they're talking about. You should see Taken. It's a very good film.
I've never seen it.
I
Film.
love it. It's a piece of art.
It's a piece of cinematic
Maybe you'll be
masterpiece.
inspired.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Spoken word.
Spoken words. Spoken like a true poet.
Another comment just said onion.
Oh, I get that often.
Oh really?
All the time. Because Orion is is one letter away from onion. It's almost comical. It's like the funniest thing I've ever heard.
I know. I guess I've never like heard
You're
an
mad. You're
Orion.
staying mad.
I'm kidding.
I don't know anyone else named Orion. Have you met another
Belt.
Orion? Oh, Miss Belt.
Miss
Belt.
Mr.
Miss
Belt.
Mr.
Mr. Bell up there. That's like everybody, like any guy that tries to hit on me. Like women don't say this because they're not this dumb. No offense, men out there, but men are just.
You heard
You
it.
don't
Say
count.
it
You
again.
don't count. You don't
Gay men
count.
don't
You
count.
Say it
No.
louder.
You don't count. They're like, oh, Orion, like the belt, like, and they'll make a joke
But
about
I
like.
literally just
No,
said
no, no,
that.
no, not like that. But they'll just make a joke, just like, "Are you wearing like a belt?" or like something like so stupid where it's like
That is tragic.
predictable, and I'm just like, you couldn't have come up with anything. Like I have big tits.
Okay, but that'd be way worse.
I'm kidding.
They walked up to you like, look at the rack.
You got a big fat. No, when I was living in Atlanta, this guy comes up to me. Every Monday I would go do karaoke with my friends at this bar, and on fucking God, this guy comes up to me. He goes, "You got a big head," like just said that, and I was like,
What?
I was so insulted by it. I've never been.
Your head isn't even
I've
like
never
big.
been insecure over my head before until that moment, and I was just like, okay, and I just like walked away, and then like. 10 minutes later, he comes back up to me. He's just like, I'm sorry. Like, I didn't mean it like that. I was like trying to flirt with you. Like, it wasn't, like, can I have your number? And he goes, can I have your number? And I was like, maybe next time you don't insult my head, then yeah, I'd give you my number. But no,
Oh my God.
What? Men are stupid.
it was funny.
They be stupid. They just don't know what to say ever. Like they always without fail say the wrong thing.
They either say the wrong thing or they don't say anything at all.
Yes. And maybe that's better. Maybe that's the better
Maybe
option.
it's just, you're not intellectually stimulating. That is all.
Can you think
Yeah,
fixed?
exactly.
Frick. I hate men.
I have to know. Your last video. So we were looking at all of your socials today, and your last video, the comments are turned off, and we want
Are
to
they
know-
really?
Yeah.
Wait, in which video? The one that abroad one? Living abroad?
Yeah.
Are they actually turned off?
Yeah.
we thought there was tea.
Yeah, we were like, what
No,
happened?
I didn't even know. Wait, somebody DM'd me that. They're like, why is your comments turned off? And I thought they were talking about the Morning in Paris video. And
no,
I went
those
to
are
it and I was like, they aren't turned off.
No, onion, in fact.
I did not know that. Unfortunately, there's no tea and I'm going to go turn them back on because I didn't even know. Once I post a video, I like will look at the comments that day, but then I don't relive it at the next.
It is scary. They're getting like extra scary in the comments lately, I feel.
Yeah.
Especially on Dating Straight YouTube channel.
Oh my God.
I said it. We read your comments and they're crazy, you guys. Be nice.
Are they bullies?
Well, we're annoying and they don't like that.
They
So
don't
they
like
aren't
us. They won't like the
No.
guests every time. That's okay.
No, we
Give us
are
the
annoying
view.
and that's cool.
Give us the view.
Give us the view. I'll trade you for the comment.
Spare view.
Spare view, love.
Yeah.
Um,
So YouTube comments. We should turn them off. No, I'm kidding.
No, you
Leave
need
them on.
validation.
Yeah, I
there's
wanna
not going to
know
be
what
that
they're
one
saying.
comment that's like, she looks so pretty today. And you're like, that's enough. That's
I need that. Yeah. And then I
Yeah.
print it out and like put it on my fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
And then it actually ends up, you thought it said that, but it actually says, she has such a big head today.
Yeah. You're like, oh, yeah. Mhm.
The
I like walk by
her
my
big
fridge.
head looks so pretty today.
So good.
Wow.
Backhand.
I would take that.
I'll take it.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't post much on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Let's be on it. We're going to attack you real quick. We're going to be fans. We're going to be the ones that say, love you, but give us some content.
Yeah. Do people get upset when you're not consistent?
Yeah, I used to be very consistent, not so much anymore. I think it's because, no, I know it's because this sounds so pretentious, but like, I just like don't want to put out shit that I'm not like,
Yes, no.
No, that doesn't sound
That
pretentious.
is-
That sounds good.
So like, it really truly takes me a moment to like, be like, is this worth even filming? Like, am I going to actually like it? That's ultimately the reason.
You're very mature. So maybe you've just like outgrown,
In
like-
certain things I've definitely outgrown, but then there's like a million ideas going in my head that I'm like, I would love to do this, but I don't have the means to do it by myself. I would like help, or simply the fact that I'm lazy and I prioritize other things.
Well, you're not lazy. You have 2 books.
yeah, you're a
and-
writer.
Yeah, and, like a bunch of other stuff. Travel.
And like long relationships to deal with.
So true. Not
That
anymore.
kind of-
I'm single, guys. Wait for the content.
Yes.
I feel like it's so much easier to produce content when you're single, though.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Why? Someone
You
tell
have
me.
way more time. on your
Oh,
hands.
yeah.
You're not like prioritizing somebody else.
That's true.
You're prioritizing yourself.
Love.
And isn't that just like what we're supposed to be doing?
Self-care, baby.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but like also, what's wrong with like mutual growth? You know what I mean?
Dak wants cuddles and cuddles only.
I'm here for it.
Anyone out there
Anyone out there
live in
spare a
Hollywood?
cuddle? No, I feel that. Sometimes you just need to be held.
You got to get one of those
Always, in
pillows.
fact.
Does he hold you? Does he make you feel like home? Do you feel held? Does he feel like home to you?
Oh, my God.
Reference anybody?
You
No.
no.
Midsummer.
Oh,
yes.
yes. It's all coming back to me.
Yes, Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh.
I love her.
I want her on
So
manifesting.
Well,
Beautiful.
of course we want her on.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Should we get into some advice, girly?
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Are you
Okay.
good at giving advice? Because we're really, really, really bad. Like so bad.
It depends. Do I listen to my own advice?
Ooh, now that.
Absolutely not.
Why would
No.
you? Why would you?
No.
Like, I would never in the name of self-sabotage.
What is the point? Okay.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Tell
This one's kind of interesting. I haven't actually read the whole thing. I read the first line, so let's see.
I'm just kidding.
Oh yeah, we asked you for advice on Dating Straight Instagram. Go follow it so you know, because
Follow
we do
us.
this every week.
Yeah.
Okay. Advice. What should I do if my friend is cheating on her boyfriend with me, but says he won't care because I'm a girl?
Ooh.
She hasn't actually told him about me at all, and I feel extremely bad, but my relationship with her is good, and I'm not friends with her boyfriend. What should I do? Should I feel bad?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Kinda.
But okay, listen.
Yeah.
The other
I
girls should also
always-
feel bad.
Yeah, I think the other girls should feel bad. Sometimes I wonder, because if the cheater's cheating, is the cheater gonna cheat no matter what with someone else rather than you? What? It's a question that I believe needs to be
Yeah.
discussed.
yes, that's actually that is yes.
But you
Thank
don't want
you.
to be like the one that they're cheating with. You don't have to like stoop to that level. You can be like,
Who
if you're
say
gonna,
I'm stupid?
you, like
I'm not stupid
you,
anywhere.
You can be like, if they're gonna do it anyway, then I may as well. But it's like, do you want to be a part of that, or do you want to rise above?
Well, maybe
Oh,
that's
no,
what this
yeah.
person has to ask themselves.
This person should remove themselves from the situation and let her friend and her boyfriend figure out their own problems that they're having before she decides to do anything.
Or if her boyfriend really wouldn't mind, then be like, hey, you got to tell him. Let's like open
Yeah,
this up.
yeah,
And
yeah.
if he's really not
Yeah.
going to care about it, then great, let's do this.
Maybe it's different when you're friends, because I feel like if you're not friends, being the one who they cheat on with isn't your responsibility.
yeah,
Sure.
But if you're friends, then it kind of is.
it's scary. That's so scary. Oh my god. Oh no.
Breathe.
Yeah, sounds not ideal.
So what would you do?
I would communicate to my friend and say, hey, I think it's important that you tell your boyfriend, or we have to stop doing this. And that's what I would do.
Oh, health.
I would do the same thing. I truly would do the same thing.
Yeah, right?
That's
I
the
mean,
best way to do it.
It would also feel
Only
so
way.
bad to just be like sneaking.
Or at the very least, just say we can't do this anymore and don't do it anymore ever again. That's not the best idea. Like, you should tell, but I understand that some people won't. You know what I mean? You got to be realistic.
Wait, what do you mean some people won't? Like, you
Like-
think that the girl won't tell her boyfriend?
No, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think. I think cheating goes on a lot more than we think, and
Oh
people
my God, we
never
just
say.
don't know about it?
Yes.
Scary.
I know. Okay.
You never know.
You
Next
never
one.
That's sick and twisted. I'm scared.
Yeah,
That's
I feel
so
bad
scary.
for the dude, for the guy.
But
Last
also
time my
men.
friend said
Remember
that.
men?
Yeah, you're right.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
yeah.
sorry.
They deserve pain.
You're
They
right.
deserve anything coming towards them.
Yes, yes. Anyway.
We're scary.
I'm joking.
Okay. What to do when someone you've been talking to tells you they're just experimenting their sexuality with you? I don't want to be an experiment.
I've been there.
Oh.
I've been the experiment. And honestly, it just like took all of the like, I don't know, I was not excited about it anymore. I was like, I'm good actually.
Yeah.
But don't you people gotta experiment?
No. I understand
Yeah.
that as well. I don't know why. I guess my knee-jerk reaction was like, oh, I guess I'm done here.
Well, maybe because, dare I say, stereotyping, you're a lesbian.
Mm.
Lesbians oftentimes want a long-term relationship. So maybe just that initial thing, you were like, oh, they're less likely to want to have a long-term thing.
I think maybe what I thought at the time was like, I only want to like hook up with someone who I know for sure wants to hook up with me
Yeah.
as a woman. And I feel like if someone's experimenting, then like maybe they won't even like it. Like, oh my God, I would die. Do you know what I mean?
But you've never hooked up with someone you didn't like? Or like
Me?
didn't- Yeah.
Like, not really.
That's great.
She's so brave.
I know, literally. You are so healthy.
Well, like
So
at least in like a like you have to like them. You have to like
well,
vibe. Yeah.
I've never been like you right now.
Yeah, no, totally. No, I don't mean like I've been in love with every person I've ever hooked up with, because I haven't. But I've like at least enjoyed that company.
Mm. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck. I don't know.
Oh wait, I don't even remember the question.
It was
Yeah, good luck. That's our advice.
Whatever.
Sure.
Okay. Am I
We were really
actually
bad at advice, like
No,
really, really
we're
bad.
Good. We're good.
am I actually in love with my best friend? Or is she just the only lesbian my age that I know?
That it's the second.
that.
100%.
It's the only lesbian you know.
You just have to find more lesbians. But you might be in love with her as well. I don't know. I don't know you.
Well, Shan Booty says the most important thing to love is proximity. So you could, because it's the only lesbian you know, maybe you are in love.
I think go out, try and find a couple more lesbians, see how that goes.
It's kind of like the same concept of like your local girl marrying her high school sweetheart because he's just there.
No,
like
Yeah.
that's what you know.
Yes.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you end
High
up like
school
the marriage
lesbian
story.
heart.
So don't do that.
Also, like to have like my first gay relationship, it just feels so rare. It's like, oh, I've been waiting X amount of years to like actually be with someone that I'm attracted to. So it feels like, yeah, rare. So like I understand that she's like, oh, well, I'm gonna have to be in love with this person because that's the only person that I can be in love with.
Yeah.
But try,
Cammy
try
did
something
that.
else. What?
Cammy did that. Remember when she was like 14?
Oh, what?
It was only lesbian. Only she like fell in love with the only other girl who liked girls.
Yeah, no, true.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
Okay, well that's all the advice we have
luck.
today.
Yeah.
Godspeed
We-
under his eye.
Really didn't say anything to any of those
No.
people just now.
Nor should we.
Wow.
None of
So,
our business.
ask
Go to
for
therapy.
advice.
Go to therapy.
Yes.
Thank
Yes,
you.
therapy.
That's what I've been saying. Okay, so how we usually end off, because we're wrapping up now. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
We usually have the guests say a haiku, which you obviously know, poems.
I'm already stressed. I'm already stressed.
So we want you to make up a haiku about poetry because that's meta. No? Okay, haiku
This is
about
scary. Oh no, I'm just like, this is scary because
It's
there's like, it's like,
575.
it's
Come
like
on.
pressure because she's a poet. So if it's not good, then like, is she really good?
Oh, I bet it'll be really good. You should hear some of the other haikus.
Yeah.
They suck.
I'm pretty sure one of them was like LOLOL. You know.
I have an idea.
Okay.
The haiku will be in the book that you have to pre-order.
Oh my god.
Wait, really?
Wait,
She's
what?
lying. She's lying. She's on some lying
I
shit.
was like, damn, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay. She doesn't want to say
Well,
haiku.
yeah, it's her
pressure.
craft.
It's
her craft.
pressure.
It's her
Yeah,
craft.
no.
It's.
Wait, so instead of a haiku, something else. What's something else?
Okay.
We have to sing a song.
Okay.
I'm kidding. That's
Yeah,
terrible.
sing it. 575.
Okay. Well, how about a haiku about your book and when it comes out and that shit,
Oh, yeah. Just promo.
or promo.
Easy.
Promo with a haiku.
Yeah. My book comes out soon. I'm so excited about it.
About it. Please pre-order Barnes & Noble.
That was amazing.
There.
That was so
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's actually the taste of what I actually do write. It just is just that.
Yeah.
Like
It's all
Sylvia
haikus.
Plath's next best thing.
That was inspiring.
No, very good.
I'm about to go home and write.
As you should. As you should.
Thanks for listening. I'm Amy Oddman.
I'm Jack Dodge.
And this is Dating Straight. See you next Tuesday.